Hello, it's time for another world famous option trading video. And this is going to be the end of year update. And I will share what I did for the year. This is a put selling strategy that I use on stocks that I would like to own. Um, so we can see here that these are all the stocks I traded, the ticker symbols. Um, P&L year to date here is at 22,879, which is very good, and that works out to, let's see, 22,8, we'll call it 880 divided by 12 months, a year. Turns out to just over 1,900 bucks a month average, almost as good as last year, but still very good. What I do is simply I sell put options on great companies that I want to own, but I really don't want to own any stocks, but that's besides the point. Here I am. I'm selling Apple. I'm short two at 125. Two puts. Okay, I sold them for 285 a piece. So that turns out to be 570, as you can see in this little box. These expire in May. So I'm kind of like the insurance company. Somebody wants to buy put options. I'm selling them to him. I'm selling them the insurance that they're on their stock. Okay, you can look at it that way. And if I were to be put the stock at 125, I would own, in this case, since I'm short two and each contract represents 100 shares, that would be 200 shares at 125. Okay, and cost basis would be less than that, which it would be right around 122. Okay, and here we are. This trade is currently up. I do these slices 10% higher, 10% lower, and the current price. So here we are, we're up 314 on this trade. This trade I entered in the 17th of November and collected, as I said, 285 per contract, and like I said, two contracts short. So now what I would do after the first of the year, because I don't want to, keep buying back these puts, because I will have increased my tax burden. I don't want to get it too out of control. But so anyway, what I will do after the first of the year, I will roll these puts here from 125, and I'll move them up to, say, 140. Okay, and that would still give me $40 of wiggle room, which is a lot for Apple. And I would then take in a credit of $158 per contract times two, so that'd be over about 316 bucks. Okay, minus commission, which is nothing, 60 cents a contract. And so I would take in that credit and do the same thing. I'll wait till the profits get to about halfway, or this is beyond the halfway point, and the halfway point of that 570. Okay, so I will take this credit of 316, and I will then apply it to my closed-end funds, and USA is one of my top holdings, and this yields just over 10%. So that's where I put that 316 bucks. And if you look over the course of the year, if you take it in 22, almost 23 grand, and investing it into closed-end funds, which then produce this yield. I'm just throwing out 10% just to keep it simple. Then you're looking at 10% of 230, which would be, you know, 10% of 23 grand, which is 2,300 bucks. So then you take the 2,300 bucks and you divide it by 12 months for the year. So 2,300 bucks, okay, divided by 12 gives you about 190 bucks a month. So you do this for a few years, and before you know it, you have this dividend income you can pretty much live off that comes from real estate investment trusts and closed-end funds. So that's what I do with the put option income. I just throw it into those funds, and it's just keeping your money moving on a treadmill. That's all I do. That's all I do. It's very simple. And I think if anybody was interested, you would definitely open up a paper trading account and paper trade for a few months, see how it goes, and when you're comfortable, get into a real account. Now, this is a portfolio margin account, so that would explain the margin requirement being, it's just 20, about 22 grand. It's a risk-based account. Okay, so but you can still do it in a standard margin account. Um, you know, it's a very simple thing to get now at a broker. So um, definitely paper trade, real simple strategy, put selling, great stocks. Granted, some of these aren't so good. Um, my This is my worst performer right here, CRISPR. It was my best performer last year, so I'm still working with it. I'm still holding on to it. I still like it. I think it should have a pretty good 22. And CrowdStrike I got into recently, okay, and it's currently down. Let's see, CrowdStrike. Let me see here. CrowdStrike. Okay. All right, this position is up. Okay, it's still got a little ways to go. It's up 250, and I sold the 150 April put, and this is going back the 16th of December. Okay, so I had a couple of rolls with this. The initial trade didn't work out so good, so I just kind of rolled it down and collected that 590 to make up for that loss. And it looks like this is gonna work out okay. So that was those two are my losers. Wynn was tough to trade this company this year, and I like Wynn. I like hotel stocks. But look, I mean, it's just been down, 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 down. Okay, from 143 down to 85 bucks. Okay, I'm short here at the $80 put, which expires in June. Okay, and this trade is up, but it's been a struggle to trade this one all year because of that just move lower. But still up fraction here. S&P, I don't the Spider ETF. I don't trade a lot of it, but I did get into a trade with it going back recently here. Let me see. Spider. Um, this trade was made on the 14th of June. The 14th of June. Let me see what the VIX was at that time. 14th of June. This is the volatility index. This is the fear gauge. This is when you see spikes in this indicator, you want to definitely sell puts. Okay, so this was here on the 14th. This was at this date. So it had moved higher, and it had since moved higher, but at least you get it at a high point and you sell the volatility. That's what all the premium prices are based on. The option premiums, you can really uh, do pretty good with premiums, because everybody's afraid, so the option prices go through the roof. So for the SPY, um, I mean, this trade is pretty much over. I'm gonna probably exit out after the first of the year. Okay, and what else? Pepsi, I got into the second half of the year, I think. That's doing okay. Omega Health has been tough to trade this year, but still doing okay. American Airlines, I think, is gonna be okay, but I'll be out of that soon. Nvidia, I started trading the second half of the year, and that's been working out okay. Costco is, I mean, that's a great company, so that should be good. Amazon is awesome. I started trading that the second half of the year. Boeing, still hanging with it. It's been tough. It's been tough to trade Boeing this year. Boeing has been tough because it's kind of been trending down. But I think once this Corona BS is done, I think it's gonna stop popping. They're gonna sell a lot of planes. A lot of airlines need to upgrade their planes and um, order new planes, hopefully. And what else we got? Dollar General. I had a loss earlier in the year. I turned that around, so that worked out good. Visa, J.P. Morgan, Marriott. It's working out. Airbnb. Love that company. It's great. Iron Mountain, Carnival Cruise Line. It's okay despite, the I don't. Let's see what they're doing. This has been kind of flatline, but I made up with the options on it because the options were, you know, because of all the volatility, the option prices were pretty high. So this has worked out pretty good. I keep rolling that one. I think I will be done with that this year. What else did I have? Let's see. Caterpillar's been great. J&J is good. FedEx, awesome. Northrop Grumman, winner. Apple, winner. Berkshire, B, winner. John Deere, big winner. Microsoft, awesome. Altria, awesome this year. ExxonMobil is my best performer this year. That's my best performer. So that's not bad. $1,900 a month average, and this is the P&L for the day. So that's on these option trades. That 907, that's on the whole portfolio. So that includes the real estate investment trust and the closed-end funds. So it's been a really good year. About just about the same as last year. I mean, a little bit less, but not too bad. Very happy. I hope 22 is going to be a good year. I think it will be. And I just wanted to share, this is my secret. This is what I do to increase my monthly income. It's real simple to do. And if you like to have an extra income, this could be one way to do it. And so, like I said, if you want to get into this sort of thing, just open up that paper trading account and get rocking. Do it. And good luck to you. And this is probably going to be my last video on this. I don't know what I'm going to do for next year, but hopefully I'll be traveling and waiting for some countries to open up a little bit without the restrictions, because I can't deal with the restrictions because they're ridiculous. And I'll be you can do this anywhere with a laptop. That's all you need. Laptop, internet connection. You just get right into your account and you're good. And you know, this is a very simple thing to do, and it's a very simple strategy. Put selling. That's all you got to do. Okay, and just start with a few. Start with less than 5, and just add to that. If you own mutual funds or you have other funds, guess what they invest in? They invest in the stock market. So, and you pick the leaders, and you know, if you get put the stock, okay, you get it at a discount. It's It's not a bad deal. So uh, think about it. Now, it has been a bullish market the last couple of years, especially since the crash of 20, the COVID crash. Um, but you know, there's no guarantee of what you can make, what you can't make. It's just you just gotta just apply, um, what you learn and do it. Okay. Good luck. Thank you, and happy New Year. Ciao.